mentioned Mother Theresa, just a quick thing on St. Louis de Montfort. I just realized.
Okay.
One thing is I in no way want to give an impression that St. Louis de Montfort's formula was in any way inadequate. In fact, it's not. I mean, it's for 300 years. It's just the most powerful way that someone could do the consecration, and it still is.
Yes.
Is such a powerful way.
Yes.
The idea is, though, one of the difficulties with St. Louis de Montfort's program. I think what's ideal situation for St. Louis de Montfort's consecration is actually that you do the preparation for consecration after you read his book, True Devotion to Mary, his classic work on the Marian Consecration. But the thing is I think a lot of people do his consecration formula without having read the book. And so what I tried to do in my book is still actually, it's not a substitute for de Montfort, really. It's actually what I tried to do in my book is to summarize de Montfort's book in the week that you go over Louis de Montfort, so that somebody gets the main insights from Louis de Montfort as part of their preparation formula and program. So it's in no way meant to disparage Louis de Montfort's thing. On the contrary, it's actually embracing his formula. But at the same time, this book and this method is sort of done in the spirit of St. Louis de Montfort, because St. Louis de Montfort in his day, he's not the first person to ever come up with Marian consecration. But what he was an expert really at, is he gathered together the teachings of the great devotees of Marian devotion of his day, and he sort of summarized them. He was a great synthesizer. And so what I'm trying to do with this is say, well, if Louis de Montfort were alive today, he would look at St. Maximilian Kolbe, he would look at Mother Theresa, he would look at John Paul and say, whoa, we need to synthesize these things. He would do a much better job than I did. But I thought, well, nobody's done it yet. I might as well try. So
well said.
The goal with that.
I also like his imagery of explaining how if you want to make a replica of something, if we want to be more Christ-like and become Christ ourselves, small c, to go out into the world, I like how he talks about the imagery of you can carve a statue while looking at the original, or you could create a form from the original and as a cast to then pour into to make other ones, and those are going to become more perfectly conformed to the original, and that Mary is like her womb is what formed Christ. So to ask to go into Mary is like her creating us into this perfect mold or cast to best be suited to receive and become more like Christ.
Oh yeah, those are all of those amazing analogies. I mean, St. Louis de Montfort had this amazing gift with analogies and metaphors and descriptions. And so I put all the classic ones right there in the text so people don't miss them or forget them.